السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome back to another amusing stories, قصص فكاهية, and we are in the story number 27. And today's story is الصبي وفرس النهر. The child, Sabi is a child, and Faras al-Nahar is the horse of the river, that is the hippo. The hippopotamus is called Faras al-Nahar. So why not the word tifl or the walad? There are different words for children. So Sabi, some say Sabi is Sabiya. It comes twice in the Quran. فَأَشَارَتْ إِلَيْهِ قَالُوا كَيْفَ نُكَلِّمُ مَنْ كَانَ فِي الْمَهْدِ صَبِيًّا. So a newborn child could also be called Sabi. Right? Because Isa alayhi salam was newborn at that time when they called him Sabi. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called Yahya alayhi salam, Ya Yahya khudh al-kitaba biquwwa wa ataynahu al-hukma sabiyya. I have given in childhood. So what is Sabi? Allahu alam, from what I understand, is from birth till murahaqa, till teenage, or less than that, or till the time of bulugh maybe. So that could be called a Sabi. Tifl could be less than that. Now, Tifl is the one who is just a child, but the child is like before till he gets tamiz. Since 7 years old, he could be called a tifl. So a child is born, he's called a tifl. I mean, he could be called a sabi also, as Isa Islam says. So there are overlapping stages, right? Tifl till his tamiz, 7 years, 6 years, till he knows right and wrong, he could be called a tifl. Sabi is from his birth till, till his ihtilam, till he becomes baligh. And ghulam is also used. A ghulam is a child who has started getting his mustache, like a kind of ghulam. Teenagers or less than teenage. And fatah is also used, al-fatah, in his beginning of his youth. So he's already baligh now. So in his beginning it's called fatah. So Allahu alam. These are those different stages. So ultimately what you have to remember is Sabi is also a newborn child. Sabi. A Sabi, like here. Tifl is also a newborn child. Mawlud is also a newborn child. Right? Mawlud, a newborn child, and it ends, right? 1 year or less than that, you could call Mawlud. And Walad is used for any child like that. So there's no age. He's just a boy to show some relationship with your father. Ana waladuhu. I mean, ana ibnuhu. I'm his son. Allahu alam. So Sabi is like more like till bulugh, till a person becomes adult, because in Islam bulugh is the sign of being adult, no? So that could be called Sabi. So the story's name is As-Sabiyu wa Farasun Nahar. Farasun Nahar is the river horse, that is hippo. خرج الأولاد مسرورين في رحلة مدرسية لزيارة حديقة الحيوان يستقلون سيارة المدرسة. The boys left, or the children left, مسرورين, happy. مسرورين, this أولاد مسرورين, this is حال. How did the boys live? Happy. في رحلة مدرسية, in a school trip. مدرسية, this is nisba. I mean school trip, Hindi. Yeah, nisba. When you're showing relation between. So school trip. لزيارة حديقة الحيوان, to visit the zoo. حديقة الحيوان is zoo. Now يستقلون, يستقلوا is to be free, but they use for vehicles also. So يستقلون, riding. So we'll translate يستقلون as to be free. Freedom, استقلال is freedom. So يستقلون سيارة المدرسة, they are riding the school car. So يستقلون, they've used it for riding also. الحديقة يعني يركبون سيارة المدرسة, the school car, that means school bus. في الحديقة تجمع الأولاد حول فرس النهر أو سيد القشطة كما هو معروف. في الحديقة تجمع, قاعدة تجمع, يتجمع يعني تجمع. Or you can use جمع الأولاد. تجمع is gathered closely, more closely. حول, around, around the بيت فرس النهر, around the house of the river, that is the hippopotamus, أو سيد القشطة. So I don't know why they call it Sayyid al-Qishta, but some people say because it was the first animal بحديقة الحيوانات. So the Misriyun call it Sayyid al-Qishta. Qishta is cream, kind of cream. So leader of cream. I don't know. Qishta or Qasta is cream, sweet shop, custard apple. So they put this name Sayyid al-Qishta. And hippopotamus, it was literally translated because in Latinia it means min kalimat Yunania from Greek word. Hippo means what? Horse or something, and potamus means no, yeah, well, potamus باليونانية تعني النهر. Potamus, it means nahar. So they said father son nahar. So that's how. So they call it Sayyid Qishta also. Kama huwa ma'ruf, as is known. It is called Sayyid Qishta also. I didn't know the story and I tried to watch, but I'm not understanding why they give Qishta as cream. كلمة أصلها سيد في سورة hippopotamo. Okay, people call it سيد قشطة. كان بعض أولادي مشاغبين فعملوا على مضايقة فرس النهر. So some of the children were what? مشاغبين, so troubling. شاغب يشاغب. This is the ismul file. They are disturbing the peace. مشاغب. For rebels also we say مشاغب. فعملوا على مضايقة فرس النهر. So they were working towards disturbing مضايقة, the hippo. So ضاق يضيق is to become narrow. ضايق to anger. To anger. مضايقة فرس النهر. They were angering the hippo. غاص فرس النهر في بركة الماء المخصصة له في حديقة الحيوانات وهو متأثر من جمهور المتفرجين. غاص is to dive. غاص يغوص غوصا to plunge, submerge, غوص. And birka is a pool. Pool, pond is called birka. Plural is birak. Is a pool. So the farasun nahar plunged into the birkatil ma, the specific birkatil ma. So this hippo has his own pool, right? Birkatil ma mukhassasati, specific or special pond for it. في حديقة الحيوانات, in the zoo. وهو متأثر من جمهور المتفرجين, and it was affected. متأثر maybe with the fatha, من جمهور, from all of them. متفرج. So متفرج is spectators. متفرج is spectators here, and it was affected from the gathering of the spectators. متفرج. تفرج يتفرج, it comes from faraja يفرج, or faraja refer to open, separate someone. So to be dispelled. Tafarraja is to be dispelled, to take comfort. So these people take comfort, so they're called spectators. Allahu a'lam, from what I understand. Because tafarruj is also inspection. Tafarruj, observation. So observers. Mutafarrij is a viewer, watcher, observer, spectator, onlooker. All these are called mutafarrij. So it was affected by the gathering, or jumhur, by the number of spectators, by a lot of spectators. راح يتمتم قائلا لا أريد رؤيتكم إنكم تزعجونني بأفعالكم وتصرفاتكم. راح يتمتم. So tamtama yutamtimu, it says to stammer, mumble. So it started, raha means started, is afalu shuru. Raha yutamtimu, it started mumbling, yutamtim. قائلا, saying, la, no. It started speaking, mumbling. La uridu ru'yatakum, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. Innakum tuz'ijunani, az'aja yuz'iju. You all are, indeed you all are annoying me. Bif'alikum, by your actions, and tasarrufatikum. Tasarrufat is also dealings, actions, or behavior, you could say. Tasarrufatikum, behavior. لم يكن سهلا على فرس النهر أن يهزأ المتفرجون به ويقذفونه بالقشور والأحجار. It was not easy on the hippopotamus, أن يهزأ. هزأ يهزأ or هزئ يهزأ. Huz'un or haz'un is to scoff, jeer, to make fun. So it was not possible, it was not easy on the hippo أن يهزأ المتفرجون به, that the hippopotamus were making fun of him. I mean, they were making fun of him. ويقذفونه بالقشور والأحجار, and were throwing garbage at him and stones at him. Garbage. قشر, قشور is a cover. Peels. You could say peels. قشور is also garbage, trash. They were throwing trash at him and stones. Peels of bananas or whatever. قشور. اضطجع في الماء ولم يخرج إلا رأسه وظل بعيدا عن مضايقة الأولاد ولم يهتم بهم. اضطجع في الماء, it laid down, it was lying down. اضطجع is to lie down in the water and did not remove only its head. That means only his head was coming out. وظل بعيدا, it remained far عن مضايقة الأولاد, from the annoyance, annoyance of the children. ولم يهتم بهم, I did not care for them. I did not give them importance. بعد أن تفرق الجمهور, as after the crowd dispersed, أقبل صبي متلهف على رؤية فرس النهر فوجده بعيدا لا يظهر منه إلا رأسه. After the people dispersed, أقبل صبي متلهف. متلهف is an eager person. متلهف, so an eager child, eager boy came. على رؤية فرس النهر, to view the hippo. فوجده بعيد, it found it far. لا يظهر منه إلا رأسه. Only nothing was apparent except its head. قال يا عزيزي فرس النهر من فضلك هل تسمعني بأن تظهر جسمك فأنا أود من كل قلبي أن أراك. It shouted, the boy shouted, "Oh Azizi, oh my dear friend, hippopotamus, من فضلك, please, هل تسمح بأن تظهر جسمك? Will you allow, will you please, you could say, will you please show your body? تظهر جسمك. أظهر يظهر, show. فأنا أود, because I would love, من كل قلبي, from all of my heart, أن أراك, to see you. I want to see you. لما لم يتحرك فرس النهر فكر الصبي في نفسه. When the hippo did not move, the child was thinking in himself, ربما كان نائما ولم يسمعني. Perhaps, ربما, perhaps this guy is sleeping, the hippo is sleeping, and ولم يسمعني, I did not hear me. ولكن فرس النهر سمعه جيدا. But the hippo, فرس النهر, heard him well. وقد مر عليه زمن طويل لم يسمع أحدا يكلمه بمثل هذا الأدب وهذه المودة. And وقد مر عليه زمن طويل, a long time had passed, surely passed. لم يسمع أحدا, he did not hear anyone. يكلمه بمثل هذا الأدب, speaking to him with this so much respect, وهذه المودة, and this love. لذلك بادر فرس النهر وأخرج جسمه من الماء فهتف الصبي قائلا كم هو كبير ولطيف وما أجمل عينيه. لذلك, for that, بادر is to go ahead. So the quickly, it went ahead and showed its body. فرس النهر وأخرج جسمه, and it removed its body from the water. And فهتف الصبي, so the child shouted. هتف is to صاح, kind of, yeah. قائلا, saying, oh, wow, كم هو كبير, how, you can translate this as come, how much it's big, right? تعجب, how big it is, and لطيف, gentle, وما أجمل عينيه, how beautiful its two eyes are. قدم الصبي قطعة كعك لذيذة فأكلها. This guy also threw a cake. قدم الصبي, قدم is to throw or put forward. The child put forward a piece of كعك is cake, لذيذة, cake, delicious cake. فأكلها فرس النهر بشهية, and the hippo ate it, gobbled it up. شهية, Shahi is something which is delicious. Shahiyun ladid. Shahiyatin, wanting it, we could say. وقال الصبي برقة, the child said softly. بشهية يعني heartily or with appetite. The child said softly, هل تسمح لي يا فرس النهر أن ألمس جسمك؟ سبح فرس النهر نحو سياج الحوض وسمح للصبي أن يلمس جسمه. The child said, will you allow me to, O Faras al-Nahar, O hippopotamus, and al-masa? Lamasa al-masu is to touch, that I would touch you. Iltamasa is also touch, kind of, no? Lamasa al-musu, or al-masu, that I will touch you, touch your body. Sabaha Faras al-Nahar, so the hippo, it swam towards the Sayaj. Sayaj is the bank, you could say. Fence, yeah. Sayaj to fence. So Siyaj or Sayaj, it's with a kasra. Siyaj. Aswija is the plural. Hedge, fence, Siyaj. Siyaj al-Hawd. Hawd is the tank or the water tank. It swam to the fence of the Wasamaha. It allowed for the child to touch his body. And yalmasa jismahu. قال فرس النهر, the hippo said, تعال لزيارتي متى شئت يا صديقي. Come to visit me whenever you want, O my friend. ثم غاص في الماء, then it dived into the water, plunged into the water. غاص, غوص. وهتف الصبي, the child shouted, عش سعيدا يا فرس النهر. Live happily, O hippopotamus. ولتبقى سليما معافا حتى أراك دائما. And remain, تبقى, and remain سليما. This lam is amr. Remain safe, secure, until I see you always. Wada'an, wada'an, goodbye, goodbye. So this is the story of Farasun Nahar. Inshallah ta'ala. Barakallahu feek. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum.